The following video is a special presentation on the effects of bullying, written, produced, and directed by Candler County Teen Reality. Bullying includes behaviors that focus on making someone else feel inadequate or focus on belittling someone else. Bullying includes harassment, physical harm, repeated demeaning speech, and efforts to ostracize another person. Bullying is active and is done with the intention of bringing another person down. It is important to realize that there are different kinds of bullying. There is verbal bullying. In many cases, verbal bullying is the province of girls. Girls are more subtle and can be more devastating in general than boys. Girls use verbal bullying, as well as social exclusion techniques, to dominate others and show their superiority and power. However, there are also many boys who subtly use verbal techniques for domination and who are practiced in using words when they want to avoid the trouble that can come with physically bullying someone else. There is also text bullying. Text bullying is sending mean, embarrassing, untrue, or hurtful messages to or about someone else using your cell phone through text messaging. This can also include sexting or sending sexually suggestive text messages to someone or about someone. Many kids get cell phones when they are in middle school, which is when bullying, including text bullying, is most common. Almost 9 out of 10 teens have a cell phone, and about 1 in 5 will be victims of a text bully. About 1 in 10 teens engage in text bullying. Text bullying has become more common than traditional bullying, especially among girls. Today you are going to go through a series of scenes depicting the lives of 7 main characters. Each character will be represented by a different person in each scene, but they will all have the same color shirt. Ben will be wearing purple, Celeste will be wearing gray, and Seth will be wearing green, and they are being bullied by the popular kids at school who are Jared wearing red and Peyton wearing orange. Amber Kay wearing blue is always standing up for her friends, while Carl wearing yellow stands by day after day and watches what takes place but does nothing. As you go through today's drama, think of which character you may represent.
Space-time. Amber, you're a mistake. Nobody wants you and you're not loved either. You're fat and ugly and I can even look at you without my eyes burning.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, feels loose, dog.
Yeah, look.
I don't get it. She used to be like one of my best friends.
Wait, she's giving you crap too?
Yeah.
Nice. What do you think that's it? You see that gay guy right there? Watch it. Oh, look. Hey, Con, does the guy do that? Oh, poor baby. What are you gonna do? You gonna tell your boyfriend on me? Hey, maybe start a slap fight with me? That's more your style, isn't it?
Hey,
What?
what did he ever do to you?
Who is this kid?
Yeah.
Okay, well, wipe away the tears.
Grow up, you guys.
But I'll see you at the end of school.
Jared and Peyton are on a roll. They continue throughout the day, during and after school, the relentless bullying of Ben, Celeste, and Seth. In this scene, you will find Amber Kay trying to reach out to her friends that evening by calling them to make sure they are okay. She soon finds out that each one has been affected by the bullying in different ways. Seth is depressed, Ben starts to act out at home, and Celeste finds comfort in her parents' medicine cabinet.
Come on, Seth. Please answer the phone. Come on, Seth. Please answer. I can't believe he didn't answer. He always answers when I call him. Hello, Miss Powell? May I please speak to Ben? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know he got his phone taken. I guess I'll talk to him later. That was weird.
Hey, Celeste. I was just calling to check on you because of what happened today. I just wanted to make sure you're alright. Celeste, are you okay? Celeste, I can't understand you. Are you okay? Answer me. Celeste, are you high? Celeste, answer me. Hello? Hello? I can't believe she hung up on me. Come on, Seth, please answer this time. Come on, please answer. Please answer this time.
I just don't know. I've been contemplating this for just so long, and it just seems to make sense. I mean, every day I go to school and I'm instilled with this belief that I'm not worth anything, and that I'll never contribute, and that I'll never be loved. So, what's the point in living, right? I mean, Amber Kay, Celeste, and Ben, I just want to let you guys know that if there's any reason for me not to do what I'm about to do, it's you guys. And to Jared and Peyton, this is all your fault. You and you alone have done this to me. So, I'll see you guys on the other side, right?
Amber Kay is very upset at the suicide message that Seth has sent out on Facebook, so she has decided to go over to his house and talk to him face to face. As she rushes to Seth's house, she is in for a more drastic surprise.
I understand. I got the image inside of me. Stand outside for me, okay? Stand back.
As you just saw, Amber Kay is too late to help her friend Seth. As she attends his funeral, she hopes that she can be there for her other friends to help them through the torment of the bullying they are receiving at school. Are you there for your friends when they cry out for help in ways that you ignore?
Amber Kay, it's time to start the service. I know there's not many here, but we need to go ahead and get started, okay? Let's go ahead and have a seat. Let's go ahead and sit down.
You go ahead and start. Look, nobody's gonna show up, all right? I mean, obviously nobody cares. His own parents aren't even here.
Don't say that! No! Martha! Are you drunk? You're not driving!
Look, you don't know what's safe for me, all right?
Do you really want to end up in the back of that like that?
I can't believe you just brought Seth into this.
Seth's parents are still trying to figure out what was so bad that it led their son to suicide. Ben is dealing with his own demons of being bullied and losing a friend by turning to alcohol, and Celeste doesn't even show up for Seth's funeral. Amber Kay tried to stop her friend but didn't do enough, and Carl is still sitting back, taking it all in.
Violet, baby! Baby, wake up, please, wake up! Please wake up for mommy, please! Sarah.
We have seen Seth take his own life, and Ben take not only his life, but also the life of an innocent child. Where will all the effects of the bullying end? Celeste is still facing the effects of bullying and the loss of two of her close friends. Has her drug addiction gone too far? Can she finally stand up for herself, or will she continue to look for a solution to end it all? Peyton, doing her good deed for the community by volunteering, still doesn't understand what the big deal was because she was just having fun.
Please, I need just a little bit more to get me through.
We need money, you know the deal.
How much?
50.
The last time it was 40.
Oh well, 50 or nothing.
Fine.
Celeste, wake up. You can pull through. Come on, Celeste.
Does she need anything?
What are you doing here?
I volunteer here. What are you doing here?
My best friend's in the hospital. I'm gonna be here. You put her here.
I did not shove pills down her throat.
No, but everything you said and did sure did. You almost killed my best friend.
I didn't almost kill anybody.
Girls, please, take it outside.
You can leave.
Maybe I did do this.
We have truly seen how talking, texting, Facebooking, and tearing someone down can have a dramatic impact on someone's life. Now we are 10 years in the future and can see that it not only impacts those being bullied, but those that stand by and those that stand up for the ones that are hurting. In this scene, Amber Kay, who has become a psychologist, has decided to write a book about the events of the past. She is interviewing witnesses and people she went to school with. How has the past affected their lives?
Hello, this is Amber Kay.
Wow, Amber Kay, how are you?
Who is this?
Celeste.
Celeste, maybe? How are you?
Better, but it's been tough.
Yeah, well, things are going to take a while to go back to normal again.
Yeah, I know. I'm actually in rehab right now.
Really? That's great to hear. Oh, hey, I've got to go. But we should definitely get together and do a quick interview and maybe get lunch or something, okay?
Yeah, that sounds great. I guess I'll catch up with you later then.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Hey, Carl, come on in.
Hi, Amber Kay. How are you?
Great. Go on and have a seat. Thank you so much for agreeing to do this.
No problem.
Just start whenever you're ready.
Watching two seniors die while I was in high school really changed my life. I was probably the only one that knew what was happening. They were being bullied, and I'm ashamed that I didn't say anything.
On the phone, you mentioned that you've suffered from depression. How has that affected you?
I never did anything I wanted to. I was always afraid somebody would figure out what happened in high school and hate me for it. I spent so many years alone with guilt eating away at me.
How are you able to handle it now?
I've come to terms with it, and I can talk about it now, but I can never fully forgive myself.
As you walk through these events, we hope this brought everyday reality to you and that you choose the path of Amber Kay to always stand up for what is right. Watch the words that you use when talking to others. Even if you are just joking around, you never know how it is perceived, so take the high road and don't say mean and hurtful things at all. Hopefully this event has been helpful in showing you the consequences of bullying and that there are no innocent bystanders.
You wouldn't think what I'm about to talk about would happen to someone like me, but not too long ago, I was targeted by an internet predator. I met this guy on the internet and we just started talking. At first he made me feel good about myself, like he really liked me and cared for me. Then he started using guilt and fear to manipulate me into going to things and talking about things I should have never done. He would make me call and text designated times. He would dictate the clothes I could wear, what clubs and sports I could do, and activities I could do. He tried to take over my entire life. If I said I did not want to do something or talk about something, he would threaten to kill himself. He had me believing that he hurt or killed himself, it would be my fault. He knew I would do anything to change, anything not to hurt someone I thought I cared for. He used my caring and giving personality to hurt me. This went on for about 3 months. The entire time he was trying to get me to leave and come to a state where he lives. Luckily, my mom discovered what was going on and stepped in to take and protect the family. And the things he wanted to do was not right. And if I would have left, or if he would have came down and took me, I would miss all you guys. Y'all would not even see me anymore. And still today, I still have this fear of him coming down and taking me and doing stuff to me that I should not be doing.
Was he charged with anything? Could anything be done?
Yes, sir. It's still going on. So.
Do you know how old he was?
He's 20 now.
Most of y'all have been in the same grade I've been in for your whole life. Well, you've known I've been picked at, I've been called names, I've been called the heavy girl, the weird one, the nerdy one. And, well, it's really affected me. In the middle of my 7th grade year, I started hurting myself, basically cutting anytime I could. And I know it sounds backwards to hurt yourself to get the pain out, but it really helps. And I went through this the rest of my 7th grade year and my 8th grade year. My 8th grade, it got so bad that my 8th grade summer was the worst summer I've ever had. I contemplated suicide countless times. I had cut my wrist and said I would bleed out, but something stopped me. Well, I made it through 8th grade summer, got to high school. I was still doing it during first semester. About halfway through first semester, Amber took me to the side and told me that people do care. I do matter to people, and that I am good enough. The very next day, Miss Madden took me and did the very same thing. And that day, I stopped cutting. I stopped hurting myself because of the people hurting me. You see, I'm the last person you probably thought that would be doing this. But as you can tell, I'm up here and I'm telling you what has happened to me because of all the people that have picked at me. And bullying is serious. You may just think calling your friend a name or calling someone that you don't like a loser or something is not going to affect them, but it is. You don't know what you telling people how it's going to affect them. So basically, think before you speak.
Well, we're wrapping up an afternoon here with Candler County's Teen Reality, having a chance to talk with the teenagers of Mentor High School, and now we're going to talk to some of the crew that put this thing together. I'm with Amber Kay. Amber Kay, tell us what you did with Teen Reality.
Basically, I yelled at a girl because she was bullying my friends, and I didn't like that, and I was trying to stand up for them.
Did you help put the script together as well?
Yeah, we've actually written multiple scripts, believe it or not. We had to revise and everything.
How many total teenagers here at Mentor High School put this production together?
Wow, honestly, I honestly could not count because it was our drama class, and then we pulled some other kids out of some other classes, but to see it all happen, I liked it a lot. I mean, I think we all put good work into it.
Okay, my last question. What do you hope that all the kids that came in today get out of this? What do you hope that they get out of bullying, and what do you hope happens after this presentation?
Honestly, I hope that they realize that they can talk to somebody, that no matter what, that there's always going to be somebody there, if it's a teacher or somebody you know or a friend or maybe your neighbor, just, you have someone to talk to no matter what, no matter how bad it gets.
Okay, we're also here with junior Seth Holloway, and Seth was a huge part of this production as well. Seth, tell everybody what you did here today.
Well, as part of the performance, I was the suicide victim. I committed suicide because of bullying, and I was also the student director for the Teammates program as a whole.
So you helped put the script together as well in all the scenes?
Yes, all of the scripts actually, because of all the revisions we had to do. It was an intense process.
How many total revisions did you guys have to do from start to finish, basically?
Well, I would probably say around 3 or 4, and plus, some side visions for each character to go on. So maybe a total about 10.
Wow, 10 revisions. Okay, my final question I want to ask, what do you hope that the kids from Mentor High School get out of this production today?
I just hope they think about, thinking before you talk, because it can really affect someone, and you don't know what people are going through. So just something you wouldn't say to anyone else. Just don't do it, because you don't know what they're going through, and it's just hurtful, and it's needless.
Well, we're with one of the stars of the production. Not hard to see she's still got her makeup on. Celeste Manning, who was a huge part of this production for Teen Reality. Celeste, tell everybody what you did today.
Well, I played the other driver of the car that was in the impact by the drunk driver, and I had 2 kids, a baby and a older child, and the baby actually got killed, and it was just, I had to show how a mother would react in that situation.
Okay. Tell everybody in your own words what this production meant to you and what you hope it meant to the people at Mentor High School.
I just really hope that the students really took it seriously, because I've been picked on a little bit because I moved here and it's hard to kind of merge into cliques that have already been formed, and I hope that they really took to heart what happened, because a lot of people, they don't know how seriously they take their jokes, and they just really need to be serious that this is a real life thing. It happens all the time, and they need to think before they speak instead of just thinking it's funny and saying it.